Coming at you live. Hey, is it? I gotta get my singing voice. La 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 la. There. Is there anybody out there? Eee. I see. I got. It might be Jolie. I don't know. That could be one person, and it got a thumbs up. Vintage 1960 right here. Hey, Jolie. You like that singing? Law. I don't know. Woo! Oh man, I'm so tired. Uh, I guess I'm just tired. I'm just some old tired dude. The old vintage 1960s, getting tired. I was out Ubering last night. Not, just till like a 1:30 in the morning, I guess. And then by the time I get back to the room, and I was catching up on my notifications and all that kind of stuff on the phone. It was probably at least 2:30 in the morning, probably by the time I went to sleep, or maybe almost not. Could have been 3. Look at these. These are funky. These are little clip-ons. I need to get some sunglasses prescription. So anyhow, that's why I didn't come on at 9 a.m. Pacific time, because I was just too tired. Even though I got up, I think I did get up about 8 something. But so now I'm gonna go get breakfast because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So we're gonna go to guess it. I'll give you guys one guess where I'm going for breakfast. It's like my favorite place. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Blueberry Hill. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna have breakfast. I guess I know Jolie likes to go in breakfast, so I'll go ahead and I guess we'll keep the live stream going. And you guys can watch me stuff my face. Yay, Blueberry Hill. So I don't know if it might just be me and you, Jolie, because I don't see anybody else in the room. I don't see any other chatters. So it just might be me and you going out for coffee and breakfast, I guess, over there at the Blueberry. I kind of woke up with a sore neck. I'm kind of stretching my neck a little bit. What's up with that? Ugh, I got kind of a sore neck. I guess it's just one of those days where I'm just going to be bitching and complain about how tired I am and how sore my body is or whatever. It's bitch day here on the Chugger John channel. Ah, I'm thirsty too. Jolie says, I'm sharing everywhere. Give it a minute. Thank you, Jolie. I know. That's really what I should be doing too. I should be sharing, but I just fired the thing up, you know, and just see what happens. But so here I am at the Rio parking garage, masquerade garage. You can see my little view here. What are we looking at? Through the fence. Let's see. This one, that's Caesar's Palace, basically, I believe. The main kind of one right in the middle there, like right there. That tower and that there, that's Caesar's Palace. I think. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, no, no. No. Caesar's Palace is over here. This one in the middle, I think, is Bellagio, but I'm not sure. I get lost when I'm on this side of the thing. I think that's Bellagio though. So to the left you got Caesar's, and then I think right in the middle is Bellagio, and then to the right you've got like the Cosmopolitan and Vidara, things of this nature. So it's a nice day today. Uh, we've had a nice cooling off after having a few days that we almost got to 100. We never did hit 100, I don't believe, but we got pretty close. Had some 98-degree days. And now the last couple of days it's been nice and cool, like in the 70s, which is what I prefer. I prefer that much more much I prefer that over the 100-degree or 100-degree days or even the upper 90 days. I don't like 90 days. I don't like upper 90s. Sorry, don't like it. Sorry, not sorry. Uh, let's see. Was that Suzanne Farias Yeppy? Farias Yeppy? Uh, hello, hello. How are you? Uh, here comes a train. Look at there goes the train. For all you train lovers out there, right there, front row seat to watch the train go by. Suzanne says, I still can't figure out how to get, let's see, free subscriptions to House Sparks channel. I'm a I'm a computer dumb. Uh, I think you just get them if someone gives it to you. I think, right? I think someone has to gift it to you. I don't think you can just get one. There's some liquefied petroleum gas. I hope they don't have a derailment right in front of me. Because I don't want that getting on me. Oh, there's a nice graffiti one. And then, I don't know, what are those? Like propane? Big giant propane tank? No. Oh, it's sulfuric acid. Nice. So we got sulfuric acid, and we had some liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. Uh, and then Jolie's explaining, I guess, how to get is that how to get a free or subscription or something? Different promotions. Okay. All right. Jolie on the spot there. Let's see. What are these type of containers? What are they hauling? Trying to read the fine print. Is he gonna stop? Why? Look at he's coming to a stop. I'm not sure what those containers. Those could be anything. It could be Soylent Green for all I know. I was trying to read that fine print on that, but I can't really make it out. If it says what's anything about what might be in there. It says applied Paragold. What the hell? So it's about the lining in the container there. Caution: do not use steam. What? Do not use steam, boiling water, or sharp objects to clean. Okay. Enter car with clean, soft, solid shoes. Alrighty, I'll take that under advisement. All right, so without further ado, I guess I should get going because I'm getting hungry. As you can tell, I'm still kind of grog. I guess I'm groggy. Is grog? I mean, do I sound groggy? Do I look groggy? I might look groggy. I feel groggy. Can you feel groggy? I mean, I guess you do feel groggy. But I mean, like, can your body feel groggy? Not just like like you're like kind of out of it, but I feel like groggy. I'm groggy all over. What was not true? Suzanne said, I feel people just put up with me and feel sorry for me. I understand that is why people don't want me there sometime either. Suzanne, you are welcome at the Trucker John channel anytime. All right. And my subscriptions are free. You just push the button, right? Suzanne said Jolie said there's no way to pick someone to give specifically, but it will land on you eventually. Lots of people give gift subs. And Jolie says, Suzanne, not true. Everyone loves you. Yes, that part's true. And Julie says, definitely, I have days I feel that way, John. Oh, okay. So, yeah. My whole body's groggy today. I don't know. I don't know. Why do I feel sore? I didn't do anything. I've just been driving and maybe because I got in kind of late or went to bed late and I just feel groggy. So, you know what? I need to go. I haven't had my morning coffee. That's what it is. I haven't had any coffee yet today. So I better get out over there. Suzanne says, I wake up like that all the time. Alrighty, so go ahead and take off. I'll put the camera this way and we can all drive together over to Blueberry Hill. Let me put the old seat belt on. We'll head on over. Yeah, I need to get my coffee. I should have went. I pretty much just came straight to the car. But there is a Starbucks here where I'm staying here at the Rio. I could have gone to Starbucks, got a coffee, but I didn't. And there's also that coffee. There's that little cafe right below where I'm staying. Oh, that guy just hopped the curb. That car right there hopped the curb. So I guess they've got some painting. The Rio Hotel, they're slapping a little fresh coat of paint on the place. It could use it. I'm not gonna lie. It could use a little touch up on the paint. I think I'm going against the arrow. They need to redo the arrow. Is this how I get out? Hope I didn't just drive into a dead end or something. I guess I can go out this way. So here's the Rio Hotel. I'm not gonna really see the chat too much because while I'm driving, it's hard to. So yeah, they've got that way closed off because they're doing some painting on the walkway over there. They're gonna spruce the place up. They just the Rio just got bought out from Caesars. Caesars owned it. They bought it from whoever I guess the original owners were, but I don't think it was Caesars. And then Caesars has had it for a few years now, and then they just sold it to some other group. But Caesars is still managing it in during this transition, I guess apparently. But it looks like they're whoever the new owners. It looks like they might be actually putting a little money into it. Going to slap a fresh coat of paint here and there. Like I said, it could use it. I think, but overall, I think the hotel is in pretty good shape, and the casino. It's not as bad. There are people on the internets and on the YouTubes that really are spreading some bullshit about the Rio, about saying that there's like feral cats in it and shit like that. There's no. I haven't seen one fucking cat, and I've been staying here a lot lately. Uh, the rooms are really nice. I think the casino looks nice. I think it's I've seen worse. Believe you me. Uh, I don't know what that last post was. I'm sorry, I can't see. It's just kind of out of my range of sight here. Um, so I apologize. I'm not seeing the chat. I can see it popping up, but I can't really read it. So apologies. Anyhow, but the Rio, was I saying? People, yeah, they're spreading these really bad rumors about it, and it's really uncalled for. It's still a pretty nice casino. Yeah, they've got some issues. They need to touch up the paint. They probably need to go through their plumbing maybe because okay, now I hate to say anything bad about it because now I sound like I'm one of the people that's bashing it. But in the hallway where I'm staying, um, there's like a big. It's all carpeted, but there's a big water spill somewhere. Like I don't know if they had a busted pipe or something, but there is so they've got some issues as far as maybe busted pipes. I don't know, or I don't even know if it was busted pipes. So, because it wasn't coming from the ceiling, it was just strictly on the floor. So I don't know if something massively because it was a pretty big. It wasn't just like a little tiny little water thing. It was pretty. It was probably like 6 feet, long and as wide as the hallway where it was wet on the floor on the carpeted hallway. But I'm not complaining. I'm just making that observation. I'm just saying they do have some issues, but every hotel has issues. Everyone, even the so-called four stars or whatever they are. So the another Rio hotel news. they used to have one of the best, if not the best, buffets in all of Las Vegas. This is going back into probably the 90s and the early 2000s, the aughts. Maybe even pretty much up to by the time the pandemic hit, I think the buffet had gone downhill a little bit. It wasn't as good as it was like in the early 2000s. Um, and then when when the pandemic hit, you know, buffets, they just closed down all the buffets pretty much, because of fears of transmission and all that kind of stuff. And then they never did reopen the buffet, and I was always wondering, were they going to reopen it ever? And as it turns out, they're not. They're not bringing the buffet back. Instead, they're going to make like a food court, I think, like where they put, like franchisees, whatever in there, like Burger King or whatever. Subway. I don't know what's going in there, but I'm just using those as examples. They're probably going to put like a Subway, and you know, it would be nice if they did put like instead of like Burger King, if they had like Bobby's Burgers, which is Bobby, what's his face? That one cook, that one chef guy. They're a bit overpriced, but they're pretty good. But I don't know what's going in there, but they're going to make like a food court, I guess, instead of bringing the buffet back, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I don't really like buffets, although the one I think it's the one at Wynn's is now, I would say, the best buffet in all of Las Vegas. The food it's all like gourmet level food, and it's really good. I'm just not into buffets because I hate, I've always dealt with like, overweight issues and stuff, and so I just don't like sitting there because if something says all you can eat, then I'm not just gonna get one plate. And I do try to discipline myself not to have like not to make too many trips to the thing to get the food, but then you're like, man, it's all you can eat, and they got so much good shit. So you just end up overeating. So if you go to a really good buffet like the one at Wynn's, then it's when we do it, when I've done it, it's usually been like we did it for my son's wedding, and then before that I went with my daughter and my ex. It was like they were up. It was like a few months before my son's wedding, so we went to that buffet twice. So I guess what I was trying to say is that if you do that, like just for special occasions, or just once or twice a year, then that's fine. But I'm not like a buffet person. I'm going to go to the buffet like every week or multiple times a week or whatever like that. I'll do it like once or twice a year, and I'm good. I'm good on the buffets, and especially if it's a good one like Wins. If it's just like you know, I don't know, some crappy one, then why even bother? Why eat 10,000 calories if it's crappy? If I'm going to eat 10,000 calories in a meal in one setting, then it better damn well be really good. And so I suggest Wins. Wins is if you go to the Wynn Hotel, their buffet is the best that I've had, probably in my life. And you just gorge. You just like I say 10,000 calories. I don't think I'm too far off. I mean, at that point, if you're counting calories, you just shut calorie counter thing off because it's like, you know, you're eating like 5 days worth of calories probably. So yesterday I did. Yeah, I ate here for breakfast yesterday. I got the. I think it was called cinnamon swirl pancakes. They're really good. A few days ago, I got the chocolate chip pancakes. Those were really good too. I couldn't finish either one, and if I can't finish something, then that really, to me, that really, shows that it was a huge portion because I can usually, pack away pretty good portions of food. And those chocolate chip pancakes, I left, I wouldn't say half, but I bet at least a good quarter of it I couldn't eat. And kind of the same with the cinnamon swirl. Maybe, I left a little less than a quarter of it. I don't know, but I couldn't finish it all either because they give you these huge amount of pancakes. They give you like 4 huge pancakes. Today, I don't think I'm gonna get pancakes. I might just get a little more traditional bacon and egg type of thing, you know. And I'm not intentionally ignoring the chat. I just when I'm driving, I can't see it. So I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you guys, but safety first. And I do believe safety first. I don't care what House Park says about safety third. I don't even get that. I don't even get what he's saying when he says safety third. It makes no sense to me. Oh, I might. I wonder if I'm going to have to end up eating at the counter. It might be crowded today. Although there are some parking spaces. So where do I want to park? Would have been nice if that guy would have parked. This is yesterday. I parked in the spot right next to where I'm parking today. I'm parking right where this Nissan Versa is parked. If you can, you probably can't see it, but anyhow, I prefer sitting in a booth rather than the counter. But I'll take the counter if that means I don't have to wait 20 minutes. All right, let's go inside. Let's get something to eat. I'm hungry. Uh-oh, there's a bunch of people coming in. Oh man, they're gonna get ahead of me. Damn it. So there's the Tesla. Probably need to wash it again today. All right. Well, let's go see if we can get a seat over here. So I'm going to see if I can get a booth instead of sitting at the counter.
I can see the table, the booth I sat in yesterday looks like it's available. So that'd be nice if I could get in the same one as yesterday. There are some people waiting though. So I might just take the counter if it's going to be a wait. There's like 3 people waiting. So let's see. Just for one.
Follow me.
Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, there's where I sat yesterday. I guess today I'm going to be sitting back here. Oh, I got a table. Thank you. Oh. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of loud in here, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, how's it going?
You need a drink, coffee, Pepsi?
I'll take coffee. Thanks.
How many want milk? One milk?
Yeah, just me. Yeah. Are we still on? We're still on the air? Hopefully we're still on the air here. Thank you. All right, so I guess I can take these off. I wonder if the chicken fajita omelet's any good. I mean, I'm sure it probably is. I'm not sure if that's what I want. I've had the Texas chili omelet here. It's really good. I think I'm gonna get the Texas chili omelet again. It's actually pretty good. So that's what I'm gonna do. Texas chili omelet. All right, so what have been listening in the chat? Anything? Oh, okay, so you can hear me. That's good. Let me go back. Oh, Stephanie B2's here, or was here. And, well, I'm going way back. I need to charge my phone. Oh, so Suzanne left to charge her phone. Stephanie B2 came in. You got a gift sub of mine. Yay. So it's hard to tell who gets them. Okay, so that was about the subs. Stephanie B2 says, I'm going to get my clothes today in Modesto. Lemon cherry, gelato, and runts. Billy says, my dad is MAGA. Whenever he gives... Hi, how's it going? No, I'm good. I'll just drink a black. Julie says, my dad is MAGA. Oh, thanks. Oh, I thought she was going to take my order. Texas chili omelets. I'm at the Texas chili omelet, no onions. She gave me this napkin. Look, she gave me a napkin that's dirty. Look at it. I don't need a dirty napkin. All right. Finally get some coffee. So I was trying to catch up with the chat. I was reading about Jolie's dad is MAGA. That's how far back I am in the chat. Oh yeah, so whenever he gives me any money, I share some with Al because I think it's hilarious that my dad has unknowingly donated to House Sparks. That is hilarious. Stephanie B2 says, Jolie, I got an email telling me. Jolie says, awesome. And Stephanie B2, I think, was laughing about Jolie's MAGA dad. Stephanie B2 says, John, keep your eyes on the road. I think when I was talking about the chat. Yeah, okay. Stephanie B2, I'm going to see my MAGA cousin today. Should be interesting. I haven't talked to her for 2 years now. Jolie says, good luck. I'm the only liberal in my family except for my 2 gloriously liberal daughters. I haven't talked to my sister in about 5 years. I still talk to my parents regularly, though. Yeah, I haven't talked to my brother and sister in about 5 years, I guess. Jolie says, buffets are kind of lost on me. I'm kind of a picky eater. I usually just end up eating a salad, which is a waste of money to pay for a full buffet just to get a salad. Yeah, it would be one hell of a salad. Hey, Silly Wonka, no fun about buffets myself. Silly Wonka says, Chinese buffets are an insult to Chinese food. Silly Wonka says, don't ding the rental, laughing out loud. Well, that was when I was parking. Silly Wonka says, park far away and walk. Well, if it wasn't a rental, then I might do that. Jolie says, hey, Silly Wonka. And Jolie says, such a cool car, especially because it's black. Just saying. Jolie says, we can hear you. And Jolie says, I always like a booth so I can lean against the side and have my feet up. Silly Wonka, renting a black car is okay. I would never buy a black car. Silly Wonka says, hey, Jolie. And black cars are my favorite. I think it makes them look so much more sleek. And Silly Wonka says, I detail cars. Black is the worst. I think I might know who Silly Wonka is. Maybe. I don't know. Silly Wonka says, worst if you want to keep a car a long time. And Jolie says, almost every car I've ever had has been black, and they've always stayed looking nicer than the few cars I've had that were other colors. Silly Wonka says, automated car washes are the worst for black cars if you want to keep it for a long time. Black is okay for leasing. Silly Wonka says, I prefer dark non-metallic colors if I go with a dark color. Silly Wonka says, black and an EV don't go together well in a very hot climate. And last but not least, Silly Wonka says, rental car companies nail you for every ding. I have noticed that the paint is. I've seen some little chips, I guess, in the paint. They don't have any type of protection on it, any coating or anything on it. I don't know what happened to the waitress. I thought she was going to take my order, and then she just disappeared. She brought me a dirty napkin and then disappeared. Did you guys see the napkin? She brought me some napkins. And see, it's got like, I don't know what the hell that is. Cholula? Tabasco sauce? I don't know. But she's busy. That's her back there, bringing out sizzling plates of food. Look at that, steaming. Wow. A bunch of people ordered the chicken and waffles. I had that the other day. That was really good, chicken and waffles. But today I've decided it's the chicken. It's a Texas chili omelet, no onions. And I think I'll get that with. Well, somebody just got. I think it might be hot chocolates with whipped cream on top.
Did you get an opportunity to look at our menu?
Yes.
Do you know what you'd like?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Texas chili omelet
Yummy.
with no onions. And do they put cheese on top?
They do.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
So the Texas chili omelet, but not an onion, right? No onions.
Yeah, no onions.
You want to do that with our pancakes or 2 eggs for French toast or potatoes and toast?
Let me get the hash browns and toast.
I have whole wheat. I have white. I have marble rye or thick sourdough.
Sourdough. Thanks. All right. Got the order in. Well, I'm looking at everybody else's food. It looks so delicious. This person got like one of those taco salads in a shell. It looks really good. And another person got like strawberry waffles. The Belgian waffles with strawberry on top. And that looks delicious too. This other guy's with an orange juice. That looks good. I guess I'm hungry because everything looks good. But it is good here. 2 slices of toast. Yes, they do that here, right? Yeah. They better. So you guys gonna watch the Las Vegas Grand Prix when it comes to town? It's gonna be here on November 18th, I think. It's going to be a night race. You're not going to watch the Las Vegas Grand Prix? I mean, not even a clip? I think just the visual of it would be cool, seeing F1 cars screaming down the strip at 250 50 miles an hour, whatever they do. Yeah, I'll probably watch a clip of it. But that's what they're tearing all the streets up for. They're resurfacing the strip and surrounding streets where the course is going to be running. And it's causing such a horrible traffic backups. So I hope they get that done soon. But it's pretty remarkable the way they can resurface the streets now. They tear the street. They'll do like a big section, like probably like a 400-foot section or something, and they'll just take the old pavement out all the way down to the dirt, and then they fill it back in and resurface it. And it really only takes a few days, and then that section is opened and cars are driving over it. You know, it's a pretty quick turnaround. You know? Celia Walker says car racing is about as boring as golf. I don't think so. I think car racing is more interesting than golf. You know, I like watching the cars go zoom, zoom, zoom. I don't really watch races that much, but when I do, I've gone to a few races. I think it's pretty exciting, actually. And I know that the old expression, or at least the old commentary, I guess, is that people just go to races to just watch the wrecks, or they're hoping for a wreck. I've never been that way. I mean, sure, when a wreck happens, it is exciting. You know, it's like you can't help but be excited in some way about it, but I don't go there for the wrecks. I like watching the cars go around, watching them try to pass each other, watching the strategies, the drafting, there's pit strategies, there's strategies on staying back, whether they should be the lead car or whether they should just kind of hang back, you know, all that kind of stuff. I find it intriguing. Jolie says, there's construction everywhere out here. You can't go anywhere without getting stuck in it. Thanks, Joe Biden. I don't, anything is as boring as watching golf. I don't think anything is boring. I'm not a big golf watcher, but I've watched a few golf tournaments. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you can say that about any sport, probably. I mean, even say basketball, which is pretty much non-stop action. But if you don't like basketball, you could just say. I've heard people say like, what's so interesting about watching a bunch of guys in gym shorts bounce a ball, you know? So it's just whatever you like, you know. So the one says viewership was crashing for NASCAR and F1 too. Indy race in Texas was only 20% filled. So I guess that proves that it's boring, I guess, because the ratings are going down. Jolie said, I used to go to Indy 500 more for the party than the race. The cars would fly by so fast, you could barely see them. Then you just have to wait for them to come back around. They sound really cool, though. Yeah, it's just something to do, you know. If you don't like it, then you do something else. I used to watch NASCAR like when I was home more, but really for the last, until these last couple months, um, I've been uh, on the road so much that I really don't hardly watch anything like that. Just really very occasionally when I watch something. A lot of it has to do with, I guess, your schedules. You got other things to do. And you do the other things. So we're at the Blueberry Hill restaurant today. Oh yeah, thank you. Very good coffee. I think she misunderstood my English. Because I said it's very good coffee, and then she said regular. I guess she's just saying it's not that good. It's just regular. Or maybe she's saying our regular coffee is very good. Why do you taste our special coffee? It's even more gooder. It's good coffee. I'm drinking it black, and it's good. Like I've said, I have a hard time drinking Starbucks coffee black. So that to me is, I guess Starbucks isn't that good. You got to doctor it up. And but most of the diners coffee, like even Denny's, anywhere I go that's like a restaurant, the coffee is pretty good. I don't have to doctor it up. Maybe it's just a matter of taste, one's taste. Maybe Starbucks is really good, but I just don't like it. Julie says, I think going to a race is definitely more exciting than watching on TV. I like the excitement. Yeah, it's usually if you can go to a live event, it's usually better. It is exciting. So the one says, I like rally racing. If I watch rally racing doesn't really happen in the U.S. anymore. And Julia says, Starbucks is overrated. I guess so. It's just convenient because they're like on every corner. They're on every corner. They're in every casino. They're in every. Well, I was gonna say they're in every truck stop, but they're not in every truck stop. Usually, truck stops have their own brand. What is rally racing? Yeah, Kiki Street. I mean, Silly Wonka. What is rally racing? Is that the off-road racing? Like Baja 1000 or something? Would that be a rally? Oh no, rally racing is that when they just go across? Never saw a Subaru WRX? I have seen a Subaru WRX. I have one of those in my CSR2 game. By the way, that Jolie's not playing anymore, apparently. They are rally racers. Do they go across the Sahara Desert and stuff like that? and it's like a really long distance where they have, goes into overnight. They have check-in stations where they check in, things of this nature, I believe. Lots of rally racing in Finland. Oh, in Finland. That's not where Fred lives. Fred lives in the Netherlands. I sound like a moron now because I'm just bringing up non sequiturs, kind of. Oh, look at there. Nice. Thank you. Maybe some Cholula? Or do they have Cholula? All right, the food's here. This is the fun part where you guys get to watch me eat. And I did get 2 slices of toast. Yeah, thank you. I should show you guys what I got before I dig into it. So there she is. Texas chili omelet, no onions, just the way I like it. Hash browns and sourdough toast. Show us the food. I just did. Now I'm trying to get this stand to come back out. There we go. All right, so man, they put a lot of cheese on here. I'm just waiting for Silly Wonka to start telling me about how, bad the cholesterol is or whatever. What is cheese? Is cheese cholesterol? Is it a cholesterol? And eggs too, right? Well, I just put all the sauce on there. And Cholula. I'm gonna do Cholula and the salsa. Put some on the potatoes too. So I'm going to be stuffing my face. My viewership is going down. See, boys, I like free climbing more than food, so I choose to eat well. Just me. Got to be able to hang on by the tips of my fingers. Oh yeah. Got to keep those fingers in shape. Do your finger exercises. I really like this omelet. I remember I had it before. Sometimes you get something and you really like it, and then you get it again, and then it seems like it's never as good the second time. But I would say this is just as good as the first time. And also, I think it's better to come to a restaurant or any meal. It could be at home when you're like really hungry. I think the food tastes better when you're really hungry. I'm really hungry.
How was your breakfast for you?
It's delicious.
Perfect. Okay.
It is very delicious. I love having breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal, I think. I love breakfast. I love coffee. You have the coffee. I can take a little break from stuffing my face, take a few sips of coffee. Eat some toast. I really love it. So let's see here. Julie says Dan likes the debate, and Gibson Media isn't rude and actually agrees with Dan sometimes. Did I miss something? Julie says she never had a chili omelet. Oh, okay. So I missed Silly Wonka's comment here about why does Liberal Dan take the fascist, racist, bigot calls every week? Oh. Well, my theory is that those are interesting. No? Maybe. So that's what that was in response to. If I remember correctly, who Gibson Media is, he's not rude at all, but he does say a lot of stupid shit. So the mom says, Gibson Media, oh yeah, that's his name. He spews lots of hate. Yeah, I think so. Julie says, yeah, like spook climbing, scary. Julie said, he is rude. That crap that flows from his mouth is rude. And Julie says, Dan enjoys debating. Gibson Media is definitely an idiot, but he's not yelling. He listens to Dan. If the caller is disrespectful, Dan hangs up. Silly Wonka says, I listened to 2 shows thus far of Dan. He repeats the same thing week after week. So he never learns. Gibson, that is. And Silly Wonka says, okay, well, if you enjoy that, he doesn't deserve a mouthpiece at all. Hey, KO says, hello, John, Jolie, Hart, Silly Wonka. Hey, hello, KO. This is a special episode of the Chuck and John Show where he stuffs his face because he's never done that before. So he says, I agree. He's a moron. There's another right-winger that comes to Dan's named Daily News. I put so much, I think, hot sauce, I'm getting a little runny nose. I haven't seen him in a while, though. And then Cinnamon says, I guess we all have different definitions of rude. Julie says, hey, KO. KO says, did John buy the Tesla yet or still renting? I'm still renting. Say renta. I'm going to be renting that thing so long that I could have just bought one, but I'm still waiting. It's the whole thing. I'm waiting for the truck title to come back on my truck so I can sell my truck and then use the funds on that to buy the Tesla. So that's the hang up. I'll go check my mailbox today and see if it came in yet. Still renting. I didn't know Silly Wonka Dan has changed Gibson Media's mind on some things. I think that's important. Yeah, you just never know. We might plant the seeds, I missed Dan's show last night. I was driving. So I wasn't able to watch. So what's today? Today's Thursday. Oh yeah, last night I completed my 1,000th trip. My 1,000th Uber trip. And if I do 19 trips today, which I should be able to do, I'll get a $100 and something bonus. I forget. I think it's a $140 bonus or something like that. Plus, they should be sending me my $450 bonus I got for becoming I guess a diamond. I'm a diamond driver. That's supposed to pay out this week. So I like this. I like Uber. I think I like it better than truck driving because you don't make as much money, but you don't have as many expenses either. You don't have. It's really kind of easy. It's really easy peasy, Let's see. Let me back up. Julie says, why does he continue to show up? He's obviously not going to change Dan's mind on anything. I like to think people are capable of change. And then Jolie says, I think it's cool. The bonus opportunity is kind of like a game. Yeah, they're always popping in there with these different bonuses that you can do, and then they do these little mini ones where it says if you deliver one, or if you do one trip in the next 3 minutes, or you get $3 or something. And they just keep doing that continuously through the night. And so it's like getting an extra $3 for each trip. But I'm just wondering, like, how long are they going to have drivers? See, one of those, he shows up to spew his diatribe and laugh as he flusters to the left. So, how much you make a day being an Uber driver? Thanks. And then Jolie says, I don't see it that way, so welcome. Lately it's been down because I think this is very much like tourist driven, and it's been a little. And there's still a lot of people here, but it's been a little bit less the last week or so than like the first 6 weeks I drove. It was just crazy bonkers with people. And I was making, I was clearing over 200 a day. And now lately, this last week or so, this is like a 150, 170 a day, something like that. And I don't do, a lot of times, I'm like the first Monday and Tuesday, I think I only did for like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. And then yesterday I did more hours. I forget what time did I start, but I bet you I did less than 8 hours. Probably, so that was 7 hours maybe. I don't know. So it's not like you gotta, kill yourself to make 150 or 200 bucks. It's like 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. So if I actually, did like, 8 or 9 or 10 hours a day, I guess I would make even more. Like today, I'm just going to keep going until I get my 19 trips. So if it takes me 6 hours, well, then I might still go a little bit further. But if I've been out there for over 8 hours, and I still need to get 2 or 3 more trips, so I'll just keep going until I get it. Well, that was a good omelet. I guess I'll use the dirty napkin. See, I destroyed that omelet.
That's why I trying to take your kids. Did you bring your jacket? No. Well, you didn't think it was gonna be cold tonight, did you? No. So I gotta buy you a fucking jacket. You didn't bring it? Yeah. Oh my God. He said we going to San Francisco. Everybody in my know we go to San Francisco. I don't know what the hell it is. But son gonna have to leave the fucking jacket.
Okay, so Jolie said I didn't see it that way. Sri Lanka says the fascist rights is always considered the left appeasement of them as weakness. They can take advantage of, like Chamberlain, who preceded Churchill. Oh yeah, please. Thanks. Sorry, mister. What are you clearing after expenses? Was that per day or per week? What? I'm just making a big mess here. Let's see. So Jerry Glazer says, how many trips does it take to make $200? Well, it just depends. There's surge pricing. That includes, I guess that includes tips, that includes bonuses. But so I can't say it takes 12 trips or it takes 20 trips. But I will say that I probably just do between 15 and 20 trips a day. And as I previously stated, I usually drive anywhere from 4 or 5 hours up to like 8 or maybe a little more than 8 sometimes, 8.5. So extrapolate from that what you will. Let's see here. So I hope that answered your question, Jerry. Jolie says, hi, Jerry Glazer. Yeah, hi, Jerry. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Per day. So yeah, Sid says, what's the most and least you cleared on the same amount of hours? I don't know. It's all there in my driver history. I mean, it's very easy to make $100. In 3 or 4 hours, you can make $100. I mean, minimum. Like I said, I usually make pretty close to 200. Like 175, 180, and then I've had lots of days where I've made 200, 230. I don't know what my highest is. It was 2 something, and I don't think I've ever driven more than like 8.5 hours. Like I said, Monday and Tuesday are sort of like optional days for me. But I usually go out anyhow, and I'll do 4 or 5 hours probably on a Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I start picking it up. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I usually start doing 6, 7 hours. By the time I get into Friday and Saturday, I might be able to do an 8-hour day. Jerry Glazer says hi, Jolie and John. Well, okay, my expenses, I guess by expenses, okay, was the rental. That's $488 a week. And then my cost to charge, which is, I don't know. I haven't even added up. It's like, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks a week. So let's just say it's around $550 a week. I guess that would be my expenses, right? So I clear that. Because I think about doing it to airport trips only, since at least 1 hour each way. So if it's an hour, I guess it would probably pay a lot for that trip. But it seems like Uber kind of incentivizes you for the amount of trips too, so you might not be getting those bonuses then. Jerry, are you renting the Tesla? Yes, I am. Cindy Walker says, ever get a stinky or obnoxious passenger? Anyone give you trouble? Not really. I would say 99% of the people, I think, are really nice, really good people. I mean, everyone's different. Some people are really outgoing and talkative. Other people are, more reserved, and everyone has different personalities. I mean, I don't hold that against them. As far as there have been some people that get in a couple times, not very often, where you could tell they were either smoking a bunch of pot, and you can smell the pot on them. And then I was afraid it would linger in the car, but it really doesn't. At least it hasn't for me. I haven't really noticed any problems with it. So I really haven't had any problems with people. I've had a couple of drunk people, but they're just drunk. It's not like they weren't bad. But I would say overall, my interactions with the people has been really good. And it's Trucker John. Who's not gonna like Trucker John? Everybody likes Trucker John. I think I may have even gotten a few subs because we talk. I don't always bring up the channel, but a few times I do. And then people will actually check it out while I'm in the car, and that gets a little embarrassing, I guess. But they're like, they said they were gonna sub me, so I don't know if they did. But let's see here. Joey says stinky. Jerry says, do you think the Tesla initiates better tips? I don't even understand that question. I don't know. So he says, people can smell. Yeah, but like I say, overall, very nice smelling. I've had very nice smelling people in my car. Salome says, I gave a ride to an associate where my wife works. Really stunk. Really? Wow. I said Willy Wonka. Silly Wonka says, what percentage of passengers say it's their first time at a Tesla? Probably the majority. Probably 80% of them. And it's always a dead giveaway because they don't know how to open the door. Jolie says, oh, I know people can smell. I've been in a lot of Grateful Dead concerts. B.O. permeates the air. Jolie says, yes, we all love Trucker John. Thank you, Jolie. Silly Monkey says, that's really cool. It's their first time. Oh, thanks. Tesla. Yeah, a lot of people are being introduced to Teslas. Because, you get better tips in the Tesla than you did when you drove the other car. Well, I only drove the other car for 2 weeks, and well, to be honest, I don't remember there being any difference. I mean, on my very first day, it was one of my very first trips. I got a $52 cash tip. So that was pretty cool. Yes, that's worth the live stream. Buy me a coffee, because I like coffee. And I do feel better now that I've had my morning coffee. Remember, I was feeling so groggy earlier. Now I got some food in me. I got some coffee in me. I'm gonna go back and get showered up. I still haven't showered up, but I don't stink. Trucker John don't stink. And then I'll probably go check my mail, see if my my truck title came in yet. And then I'll probably start Ubering and get those 19 trips in so I can get my bonus. I stink after free climbing. So how much does 200 miles of charge cost you? It depends on if I charge during peak hours. And I usually do about a 70 to 75% charge. So that means I'm usually at around 20 or 25% state of charge. I'll charge and back up, get it up to like 90 or 95%. And if it's during peak hours, I've paid as much as I think $16. But usually peak hours, it's usually $11, $12, $13 maybe. And then if I charge, sometimes I'll charge after I'm done, like at 1:30 in the morning, and that same amount charge is usually about $5.50. And this is what I'm saying. It's nice, way cheaper than gasoline. Yeah, it is way cheaper. And my comparison is like Jolie brought up the other car. The first 2 weeks I was in a Ford Escape. It was getting 19 miles a gallon, and I was spending about $260 a week on fuel. And now, like I said, for charging, I'm spending probably, let's say, I don't know, 65, maybe 70 in the high end a week, depending on how many times I'm charging at peak hours as opposed to the non-peak hours. You know, which, of course, it sounds, logical that I should just, why don't I just charge all the time on the non-peak hours? But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Like, I'm starting the day, you sort of get into a cycle, I guess. And what I could do, I guess, is just charge, like, let's say if I'm starting the day, but I'm down to 40% or something, I could maybe just charge, so then you got to charge twice in one day or whatever. I was just thinking to get it back on that cycle of charging at 1:30 at night, as opposed to, at the start of my day in the afternoon or whatever, in the late or mid-afternoon. That is probably the number one best thing about an EV, especially a Tesla, is that the charging, is so cheap. It only takes about 25 minutes to charge, so that gives me a little break. A lot of times if I haven't eaten lunch or dinner yet, I'll go grab some something to take with me, and I'll go as I'm charging. I'll eat, So it goes fast, the time. And then, of course, the performance of the vehicle is really nice. I mean, it is a really fast car. Really, it's really zippy, really quick. It has a nice, smooth ride. People do comment on how smooth the ride is and how quiet it is. They like that. It's a very comfortable car. It's very comfortable to ride in. And as opposed to, I did rent a Polestar 2 for 1 week. And that's an EV, and I just wanted to try it out, see what it was like, and I absolutely hated it. I couldn't wait to get the thing turned back in and get back into a Tesla. Now, as I've said, the Polestar 2, it's a very nice car. It's very well made. It drives nice, has a smooth ride, all that stuff. Just for me, it just was very uncomfortable. The interior design was way too cramped. It was very uncomfortable. So if you're doing a job where you're going to be sitting in the car for hours at a time, then that's a very important issue. Also, the charging time was like 3 times as long, and it cost 3 times as much as Tesla. So that's why I have really negative views on the Polestar 2. Now, Tesla is opening they're starting to open up their chargers to other makes by adding adapters to the connectors. So far, last I heard, they only have 12 in the whole country. So the rollout on that isn't too speedy. But I think we pretty much determined that I'm a Tesla guy. So that's why I'm going to be trying to buy a Tesla, hopefully pretty soon. Hey, ADM Flag Girl 38, otherwise known as Andrea. Thanks for being here. Glad to see ya. Joey says, so the only climbing I do is the skate park up the road from my house, with one daughter pulling me up the rock and the other pushing me from behind. I always make it up though. That's quite a funny image. So it says, hey, ADM Flag Girl 38. Love and hearts and hugs. And ADM says, hello, Jolie. And Jolie asks, how is your hand, ADM Flag Girl 38? Sailor Wonka says, Jolie cool, like all animals, the stink from fear is far greater than exercise stink. There is a good amount of fear from free climbing. Keeps me alive. ADM Flag Girl 38 says, doing better, still sore, swelling down. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Silly Wonka says, I keep reading that Tesla's lowering prices. I have been watching. You better believe I've been watching. Just since I started watching these last, couple of months, the price on the Model 3 has gone down about $3 grand, I guess. And they look also on the Model Y, which is the one I want to get. That's been lowered a couple grand too. Joyce is glad to hear. ADM Flag Girl says, you're welcome. A little time before Hal duties, laughing out loud. And ADM Flag Girl 38, I am glad too, at Jolie. I was thinking that since Hal doesn't go on until 4 o'clock Pacific time today, I might go live at 3 just to do a little House Sparks pregame. If you guys want to check it out. Joyce's got any new Fosters, ADM. And ADM says, just the ones from dun 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 dun. The mystery of where they were from. Dun 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 dun. I don't know why they haven't dropped the check. They usually drop the check off by now. Oh, just the ones from the past 2 weeks. New ones' eyes are opening. says ADM flag roll 38. 12 kittens in 2 weeks. Kitten season is here. Which is a good time for me to remind everyone to please spay and neuter your animals. So we don't have to kill so many.
All right, how about a slice of coconut cream pie?
No, I think I've about reached my limit, so thanks. All right. Done with this place.
Okay, thank you for coming in, we appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good one, I'll see you next time.
All right, thanks. Okay, are we gonna play the guess the check game? Guess the total. Should we do the total before tax or after tax? Here's what I had. I had the Texas chili omelet with, well, I mean the price didn't affect it. I had the hash browns and toast. That was you just get with it. Or I could have got pancakes or French toast. But yeah, that doesn't affect the price. And then I got a coffee. So we'll take the closest guess is, I guess before tax. What's the before tax total? Anyone? Jolie says $14 even. ADM says yes, spay and neuter. Jolie says kittens. I haven't had a kitten in years. We always end up bringing in strays for our pets. They've always been fully grown. KO says, don't drop Chekhov. He gets injured and then Dr. McCoy shows up. But the original Dr. McCoy is dead. Oh, I get it, because of the check. Jolie says $14. Silly Walker says, I like watching Michael Cohen on Midas. He is pretty funny. It starts in 5 minutes. All right, Silly Wonka, thanks for being here. I challenge Michael Cohen to a funny off. Let's see. May the 4th be with you. Oh yeah, may the 4th be with you, everyone. Today is Star Wars Day. ADM says $15 and change. KO is saying hi to ADM, Black Girl. ADM says before tax, $12. ADM says hello, Kenneth Otto, and Kenneth says $12.50. Any more guesses? Anyone else want to guess? Texas chili omelet and a coffee. Water was free. Or at least there was no charge. Cindy Walker says with, oh well, what about without tip? Just, we'll do the tip later. What do you think they charge me for the meal? The tip is extra. Jolie says, oh yeah, Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. Okay, if everyone has their guesses in, too long it says with tip 18. I change it, inflation. Is Jerry still here? Does Jerry want to put in a guess? So we've got, let me run through the guesses again here. We got, I scrolled too far. Oh shoot. Joey says $14. EDM flag roll today says 15 and change. But then I think changed it to 12. KO says 12 and a half. Silly Wonka says 18 with the tip. Oh, Jerry Glazer says $19. Okay, so not including the tip. I'm gonna tip like $3 or $4, I guess. The tip, so the price before taxes came to $16.48. So I think that probably puts ADM Flagro and Kenneth Otto may have tied, because ADM says 15 and change, and KO said 15 and a half. All right. Hey, do you happen to have change for a 5? Like 5 ones? Okay, thanks. Okay, so 12 and a half. Oh wait. Oh, KO said 12 and a half. So I think ADM is the closest, because Silly Wonka said 15. I'm not counting the tip. $20. We were all low. $20. Well, no, I said it's $16.48. Right. It was $16.48. So I think ADM flag roll 36 was the closest, and therefore wins today's honor of being the best guesser. See, the one says the skip card has 5% back on dining out from 4:1 to 6:30. Just have to click on the program. That's pretty good. So anyhow, my quick math would be about let's see. What are we looking at? About 20% is about $3.30. So I usually leave about 20%. So really is handing out the award to ADM Flag Roll 38. Yes, best guesser today in today's show. Congratulations. I think we've only had 2 winners in this that I've done. And the first one was Jolie, I think. So you're in good company. Okay. So even though 20% is like $3.30 or something, I believe, if my math is correct. Should I just leave? Then I usually just go ahead and bounce it up to $4. So that should be okay, right? Oh, thank you. All right, thanks a lot. There you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
They came out and brought me change for my 5 because I didn't have any singles. So we'll go ahead and I'm just going to tip $4. I mean, I could have just left the 5, and then what percent of tip would that be? Like 40% tip? Oh, I mean, not 40%, like 30%. My math isn't so good. All right. Okay, so I think we're almost at 2 hours, right? I think I'll go ahead and, I guess we can go ahead and end it here because it makes it easier when I pay if I'm not holding the camera and all that kind of stuff. So I might go ahead and end it here, and then I might come back on at 3 Pacific time, just for shits and giggles, just to get us a little for all the people who like to go watch Hal, a little pregame, you know. Alrighty, so 20%. No, you do 20% before tax when you figure tip. You don't. I'm not going to pay a tip based on tax dollars. The 20% is based on before tax. Okay, that's rule number 1 on tipping. You don't tip the tax. You tip the service. ADM says, thank you, Trucker John. You're welcome. You are today's champion. Silly says, damn, $5 buys me 2 dozen eggs. Really? I haven't bought eggs in I don't know how many years. ADM says, be right back. Well, when you get back, we might not be here because I think I'm going to go ahead and in today's show. So he says, okay, see you. Happy testing. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups and the likes and everything. Jerry says, you cannot overtip. You are an Uber driver. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm not Elon Musk. But anyhow, I just base it on the bill before taxes. That's how I've always done it. Because I feel like, well, anyhow, I don't want to get into that. All right, guys. So thanks for being here, and I will see you maybe this afternoon, 3 o'clock Pacific time. If not, for sure, the good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, or however that thing is, on Tuesday. I try to go every Tuesday, Thursdays around 9 a.m. Today we did what later? I think it was like 10. Started Pacific time. Since I'm in Vegas, it's going to always be Pacific time. And so Tuesday, Thursdays, keep that on your calendar. Make sure you share the show so that others can have a chance at being the champion of guessing the ticket. If I'm at I don't always do these from restaurants, by the way. But if they just want to have a chance just to be in my good graces. No, I'm just joking around. Now I'm getting silly. I should change my name to Silly Trucker John Walcott. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Thank you, Jolie, for modding for me, and thanks for not telling me about how my hair is just sticking out all over the place. Jerry says, enjoy the live. Take care. Thank you, Jerry, for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and the sub and the share buttons. And I hope you come back. Again, KO says bye for now and have a great day, everyone. You too, KO. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the other chat rooms and on your show. Ken does a show too, guys. Every is it Sunday night, Ken? Check out his show. And with that, I will bid you adieu. We've got 2 people. Everyone's bailing out. So, all right, guys. Thanks for being here. And I will see you Buena silla.